UnitsPro is a dashboard-driven architecture. In the screen before you are 7 different roles, as UnitsPro is a roles-based program. We have 3 roles for the owner and 4 roles for workgroups open. Looking at the dashboard, we'll pursue it with the contract manager. We have 2 types of dashboards: the graphical dashboards, which are obtained from the Home tab, and then the data-driven dashboards, which will be discussed later. In the graphical dashboards, we present the information in various windows as determined by you, the user. These are highly configurable, both in the structure and the content. In the base window is access to each of the dashboard reports: contracts, jobs, invoices, and any other areas that are deemed appropriate for this role. Below the dashboard accesses are buttons to other transactions, which will be discussed in future videos. We utilize what's known as drill through reports and drill down reports. In a drill down report, the data is rolled up initially and may be expanded so that you can work your way down into the appropriate level of detail. In a drill through report, a second actual report is opened where further detail is available and may be easily accessed as required. When you look at the detail information, you can see all of the, in this case, jobs that this contract manager is affiliated with. You can access further information for those jobs as you've determined within your organization. And we also have access to reports. Reports are organized based on, in this case, jobs and what reports are appropriate. If we take a look at our progress reports and we want to see a project work down, this report renders in a window. You can see the red line is the initial schedule. The blue solid line is the actual work earned to date, and the dotted line is the project manager's forecast to complete. In this tool, you have the ability to export the data to various formats or to print the data. Several parameters are also listed here so that you can see additional information as desired, hide it, and make it customizable to your needs. If we move on to a different role, in this case we'll look at a project manager for a work group. Jobs, time entry, invoices are the dashboards that this individual has access to. And again, we're using drill through reports. Time is showing the status of time that has been submitted for the week in its approval status. And invoices. If we look at the details for jobs for this individual, again, same information, access to the details and reports. And take a look at an estimate report. Here's a work group job estimate. And this particular report provides all the information the work group will need when preparing the job for bid. This page has cost type information and a summary of the metrics of this bid, but the costs are broken down into all its component pieces. If you move to page 2, the estimate is now broken down by phase code, and if you move to the final page, the estimate is broken down by units. This is just a job that was developed for this sample, only 2 units are being used. Very simple, but hopefully you get the drift of what we're doing here. In overview, dashboards is how we manage your information. There's a great amount of data available through UnitsPro, but the key is how is it presented, how do you get it, how do you use it. Further, and a very important point, is that in UnitsPro, our data is field fresh. In a future video, we'll go through how the field updates the data that is provided to these dashboards.